is that server.
The reason why that bar is different. Yeah, what's good, y'all? If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq, and I'm in KRXOVR Media. I don't want to waste any time. I say that during these introductions all the time, but I know when Poundz announced that he was going independent and really was his label was the main reason why he wasn't able to put out music, I was just gassed to see that he was making his return on a platform like Duppy. That's one hell of a way to make a return. I've been hearing a lot of really good things about this one. Apparently it has 2 parts. I saw that it was announced that it will release on streaming platforms. Listen, man, it's Duppy. I know what I can expect. I'm expecting a Mazda. I'm being 100 with that one. And I know hopefully Duppy is going to help me with the editing. So we'll see how that's going to go. But listen, I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it.
Skips production.
Alright then.
I'm on some big boy shit with my big boy drip. I'm on a big boy push, that's a big boy whip. Tip the weight with 1,000 if the steak comes quick. I'm rocking Louis with some Fendi, man, offend them pricks. I don't love no hoes, they just love this dick. I'm the plumber for your mama, give a pack real quick. So the devil was Parada bottom.
He a real West Indian. I know his family gotta be from yard. Cause West Indians love referencing plumber and pipe and all that.
They just love this dick. I'm the plumber for your mama, give a pack real quick. So the devil was Parada bottom Mary's how I drip. I need a Jada way to make a little baby when I hit smash.
We're taking it back. That sequence was cold. The flow was cold. I just wish his voice was maybe a little bit louder. That's probably my only nitpick. Let me raise the volume a little bit. But the fact that he made the sequences earlier with like he made the I think it was Prada and the Louis reference, and then he went into the Amiri and all that. Like it may not have been on purpose, but the fact that he referenced those things so close to each other, I like that personally. And honestly, it's one of those things where if it isn't on purpose, you can jack that it is and it'll be believable.
I'm on some big boy shit with my big boy drip. I'm on a big boy push, that's a big boy whip. Tip the weight with 1,000 if the steak comes quick. I'm rocking Louis with some Fendi, man, offend them pricks. I don't love no hoes, they just love this dick. I'm the plumber for your mama, give a pack real quick. So the devil was Parada bottom Mary's how I drip. I need a Jada way to make a little baby when I hit smash. Bring it back.
Okay.
I'm like a yardie, tell my Barbie she fi fling it back. Yeah, girl, I see me and I do the puppy tail. Me a the weather man, me make a pussy wetter than.
His flows on this are stupid. His flows on this are stupid.
I'm on some big boy shit with my big boy drip. I'm on a big boy push, that's a big boy whip. Tip the weight with 1,000 if the steak comes quick. I'm rocking Louis with some Fendi, man, offend them pricks. I don't love no hoes, they just love this dick. I'm the plumber for your mama, give a pack real quick. So the devil was Parada bottom Mary's how I drip. I need a Jada way to make a little baby when I hit smash. Bring it back. I'm like a yardie, tell my Barbie she fi fling it back. Yeah, girl, I see me and I do the puppy tail. Me a the weather man, me make a pussy wetter than me swimming cap. Oh shit, I did it again. Spun man, bring him back, let me spin him again. Harry Potter with a broom, I put a hole in your men. Alakazam, bow, will bury your friends. Many men, many men. Try. Wetter than me swimming cap. Oh shit, I did it again. Spun man, bring him back, let me spin him again.
Yeah, he spun me alright.
Hole in your men. Alakazam, bow, will bury your friends. Many men, many men. Try hate on me, but they can't bring me down. Niggas know that I'm skank man pounds. I've been an OG, and your bitches know me.
That caught me wild.
She know my DM strong. Spent a mortgage on my jewels and I'm icy. Bitches think I'm Tinder, they don't swipe to say they like me. I ain't into typing, but I'm pressing on your wifey. Skip the talking stage, I'm trying to fuck you in my Nikes. I don't fuck with Katie, but these bitches.
Man said, I just want to do it. So I'm just gonna do it.
She know my D game strong. Yo, I just spent a mortgage on my jewels and I'm icy. Bitches think I'm Tinder, they don't swipe to say they like me. I ain't into typing, but I'm pressing on your wifey. Skip the talking stage, I'm trying to fuck you in my Nikes. I don't fuck with Katie, but these bitches know I'm pricey. Fry you with a cooker if you're screwing like a
Katie Price, I think. I hope that's an actual person. I hope that I didn't just make up a name in my head. But that sounds like a name that I've heard before.
You in my Nikes. I don't fuck with Katie, but these bitches know I'm pricey. Fry you with a cooker if you're screwing like a lighty. I just bought a freezer in my mouth, I'm eating lobster on a jet. You niggas chipping for a bench, you're not like me. Versatile, them loving me new flow. Sweetie calling me a quaver when the enemy go.
Sweetie calling me a Quavo.
Versatile, them loving me new
Yes,
flow.
I do
Sweetie
love this
calling
new
me a
flow.
Quavo when the enemy go. In the shot, I was fucking like 3 hoes. Should've seen the way I smash it like Hulk. Yo, bring it back to rap. 6 figures on my stack. Hey.
I like that sequence, first of all. Given the fact that I know what Daily Duppy is for, right? I'm assuming this is probably going to be like his flexing, kind of like wordplay half. And I'm assuming that the second half is going to be like where he's going to go maybe a little bit slower on a slower beat. Give more of a storytelling kind of a thing. Maybe tap into some of the things that were happening during his time away. Maybe kind of help us get a glimpse into how he was feeling and what he was thinking. Or maybe he's going to wild out even more in the second half. Who knows? We'll see what actually ends up happening.
Lobster on a jet, you niggas chipping for a bench, you're nothing like me. Versatile, them loving me new flow. Sweetie calling me a Quavo when the enemy go. In the shot, I was fucking like 3 hoes. Should've seen the way I smash it like Hulk. Yo, bring it back to rap. 6 figures on my stack. How you starting in the lubes? 100,000 from a track. They just love the way I step. 30,000 on my checks. If you're looking for a feature, then you better come correct. Niggas talking crud, but I can swear that they don't know, man. I be doing visits to your house, I'm like the postman. Catch me at your door, I love revenge, I'm trying to ghost, man. I can spin you on the spot at night, talking about those slow jams. Trapping isn't easy, niggas failing just to make prof. How you flipping cues, you're probably better with a day drop. Your line's not reliable, your workers tried to take up.
Wow. Whoever he's talking about, please just get a 9 to 5. It's okay. There's no shame in that. Just get a regular job, dogs. He's making you look crazy out here in these streets. But one thing I wanted to point out, what was I gonna? I didn't even know I was gonna point out anymore. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I forgot. I'm just gonna play this again. Hopefully, whatever I was gonna say comes back to mind.
Man, I can spin you on the spot at night, talking about those slow jams. Trapping isn't easy, niggas failing just to make prof. How you flipping cues, you're probably better with a day drop. Your line's not reliable, your workers tried to take off. Bump me for my bread, I make my Ramsey give you weight loss.
You know what's where did they come from? 1, 2. What's crazy is when he made the reference to about cooking or whatever earlier, I was like, a Gordon Ramsay reference is probably gonna come up, but it didn't happen when I thought it would have happened, or when it would have made the most sense for it to happen in that sequence, just from to make the reference later on. But yeah,
it's not reliable.
And I don't like how low his voice is on this half.
My bread, I make my Ramsey give you weight loss.
Oh, yo, he's just gonna wild out.
Switch up the vibe now. Listen,
he's gonna go on drill.
Let's get lit. Let's get lit. Turn up your volumes right now. Lock and load. You know what it is.
Don't tell me to do that. I'll do it.
Look, yo, she can never up in this ride, man. Kill her with a D, then send her in a Uber. Bad like Freddy Krueger. Big fat shows on a white paint, mini like Cooper. Tell her man don't play with your life, man. Tech or your blood clot, life from a booter. Had to whip that pot off of the paper. Now I gotta drop T. Let's get lit. Let's get straight just to make prof.
I'm gonna follow instructions and raise the volume.
Flipping cues, you're probably better with a day drop. Your line's not reliable, your workers tried to take off. Bump me for my bread, I make my Ramsey give you weight loss.
That transition was lit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Can we switch up the vibe now? Listen.
That transition was very lit.
Let's get lit. Turn up your volumes right now. Lock and load, you know what it is. Look, yo. She can never up in this ride, man. Kill her with a D, then send her in a Uber. Bad like Freddy Krueger. Big fat shows on a white paint, mini like Cooper. Tell her man don't play with your life, man. Tech or your blood clot, life from a booter. Had to whip that pot off of the paper. Now I gotta drop G packs for the mover. Every music fit that I shoot. I always got someone's mum doing twerking. If the ass is fat.
Why you gotta be somebody's mom though? Damn, son. That child gonna be traumatized when they grow up.
Look, yo, she can never up in this ride, man. Kill her with a D, then send her in a Uber. Bad like Freddy Krueger. Big fat shows on a white paint, mini like Cooper. Tell her man don't play with your life, man. Tech or your blood clot, life from a booter. Had to whip that pot off of the paper. Now I gotta drop G packs for the mover. Every music vid that I shoot, I always got someone's mum doing twerking. If the ass is fat and the cheeks them clap, you know I might buy that Birkin. 2 times that I bought a Chanel, cause she know what she doing with a ball like Sterling. Never ever been a broadband worker. Give her 1 box to a youth like Virgin. Pounds getting pounds and they add up. Big boy cool, get crash up. Head back split, get mash up. Keep busting at them.
I know what I was thinking earlier. With the way that Poundz is so versatile and how he's able to kind of flow in and out of it so well, I think that him and Abs make a very good song. Y'all know I like making these recommendations, right? If you're new here, welcome, right? But I do think that Poundz and Abracadabra can actually make something mad. Because now we know they both got the vocals. They both have the ability to kind of go in and out of the patois, with Poundz actually being Jamaican. Abs isn't Jamaican, but he can do something similar, right? They just have the perfect recipe to do something like this. Also, it wasn't the storytelling. He kind of went into straight crud. And the last point I'm going to make is that I like how Poundz can give you the drill content and the drill aspects, but in a way that it's still palatable. I say this every once in a while. There are artists who are able to do it, so I like to point it out. So like, it isn't too far off from what people like from drill, but it's also the kind of thing that somebody like me who doesn't want to be taking in all that super devilish nonsense 24/7, right? I can still listen to it but get those elements without being super duper like heavily immersed into it. And I think that's one of the main reasons why Poundz has seen the success that he has, because he can give you a little bit of something for everybody, just like Abs can. So that's why I think they should make a song together.
I'm like Waka Flocka, sexy la chica, call me papi.
Wait, what about Waka Flocka?
Give her one box for a nuke like Virgin. Pounds getting pounds on it, add up, add up. Big boy cool, get crash up, crash up. Head back split, get mash up, mash up. Keep busting at them like Waka Flocka. Sexy la chica, call me papi. Big bad gal, I call her mommy. Like roadwork signs, I stick with them posts on the turn man. Go so unknown like T. Back to the rap, man's living good, hella plaques and stacks. Money coming in from the left and the right. I'ma bust down diamonds and shine in the night. Not a Ku Klux Klan, but I fuck with a white. Evidently I'm sick and I'm cold like.
And in my head, I was almost kind of getting ready to say, for a Daily Duppy, it's not a disappointment, but I'm just like, damn, son, some people really came through with some heavy hitting Daily Duppies this past 2 years, and he gotta really deliver. And I was kind of starting to feel like he's like right underneath some of the things that we've gotten. But nah, this time he's picking it up. Also, I feel like I've recently heard one of those like white Ku Klux Klan kind of bars. I forgot who it was. If you know who said something like that in one of my recent reactions, let me know. But I like the way that he set it up. It caught me completely off guard.
Me papi, big bad gal, I call her mommy. Like roadwork signs, I stick with them posts on the turn man. Go so unknown like T. Back to the rap, man's living good, hella plaques and stacks. Money coming in from the left and the right. I'ma bust down diamonds and shine in the night. Not a Ku Klux Klan, but I fuck with a white. Evidently I'm sick and I'm cold like ice. My brown is sweet like Bernie's Burgos. Underwater, get wet like vibes. Yo, fuck these niggas, I don't see progression. Making money made me learn a lesson. If you're hanging with them bummy niggas, you ain't never ever gonna meet your blessing.
Why I had to do Kendrick like that, son? Damn,
making money made me learn a lesson. If you're hanging with them bummy niggas, you ain't never ever gonna meet your blessings. All these diamonds got me super flexing. Got your wifey in my groupie section. I'm the baddest that she ever seen. I know I blow a man just like a Smith & Wesson. Fuck them man tryna talk on my name. You don't wanna die young, ready rich. And if I feed these demons inside of my heart, better put you in the blood like Crips. Growing up was easy and calm, nowadays gotta roll it.
The reason why that bar is different, I'm not even gonna get into that. I'll probably put an annotation on the screen. I'm not gonna get into that. I'll put it up there maybe.
Like a Smith & Wesson. Wow. Fuck them man tryna talk on my name. You don't wanna die young, ready rich. And if I feed these demons inside of my heart, better put you in the blood like Crips. Growing up was easy and calm, nowadays gotta roll with armor and sticks. Big Mac go da 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 da, and I'm loving it.
A few moments later.
I'm almost compelled to give him a 10 for lyricism just for that one line alone. I'm not gonna hold y'all.
Making money made me learn a lesson. If you're hanging with them bummy niggas, you ain't never ever gonna meet your blessings. All these diamonds got me super flexing. Got your wifey in my groupie section. I'm the baddest that she ever seen. I know I blow a man just like a Smith & Wesson. Fuck them man tryna talk on my name. You don't wanna die young, ready rich. And if I feed these demons inside of my heart, better put you in the blood like Crips. Growing up was easy and calm, nowadays gotta roll with armor and sticks. Big Mac go da 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 da, and I'm loving it. Action, action, bet bro giving 5 like Jackson. Tryna tech where you subtraction. Don't ride out, nigga, shoot on captions. 2 plus 2 to the mass, no acting. Part that thing, then a bush like Acton. Dan looks like Olimers, but he still make your heartbeat skip like bad beat on me. Should've swan touch on a ball like Henry. I'm a smooth criminal like Jackson. Let me see your hands in the air like zombies. If I take that.
I like the fact that he referenced his own song, because he has a song where he mentions Michael Jackson.
I'm a smooth criminal, no Michael Jackson. All I wanna do is just beat it.
Beat it! Right, he has that song, so I like the fact that he referenced himself there, but wow.
Action,
action,
bet bro giving 5 like Jackson. Tryna tech where you subtraction. Don't ride out, nigga, shoot on captions. 2 plus 2 to the mass, no acting. Part that thing, then a bush like Acton. Dan looks like Olimers, but he still make your heartbeat skip like bad beat on me. Should've swan touch on a ball like Henry. I'm a smooth criminal like Jackson. Let me see your hands in the air like zombies. If I take that.
But that flow, please don't make it Air Force. Please don't say Air Force crease in the middle. I don't want to hear it. Please don't. I really hope that he does it. But what you call it? Flipping. with that flow that he just did, I was gonna say it earlier too when I mentioned abs, but I think Poundz and Unknown T can make a fire track too, to be honest.
I'm a bull like Henry. I'm a smooth criminal like Jackson. Let me see your hands in the air like zombies. If I dig that chick in my Air Force One, man, dig her with it.
Bruh.
Criminal like Jackson, let me see your hands in the air like zombies. If I dig that chick in my Air Force One, man, dig her with a D-rule properly. If I dig that chick in my Air Force One, man, dig her with a D-rule properly. 18 when I try go conch, 19 when I made bare funds. The next year I was a boss like Trump. When I was a savage I was about 21. Chat shit then a man get done. Gucci with a littlest pump. Sweet one out.
Okay, I like this sequence. The reason why perfect. The reason why I reacted the way I did. I'm just tired of those bars. I'm tired of the dig that Air Force. The dig at D1 was cool. Like, you know, when I dig at that D, like I've heard a couple of those too. It's just like when you're an artist like Poundz, I have higher expectations for you. Like these kind of things are things that I can expect from people who are like it's their first track, it's their next step, you know, like things like that. But like when you have already done what you've done. As like somebody like Poundz, it's just like don't go there. Like you're better than that. So it isn't like a disrespectful like, bruh, come on. But it's like I know that you could do more. You've given us more on this alone. So to go from like Big Mac going da 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 and I'm loving it to dig that Air Force dig a D, it's just like. Anyway, I honestly I feel like he could have ended it on that freaking Big Mac bar. I'm not gonna lie to you, but anyway, yeah.
D-rule properly. If I dig that chick in my Air Force One, man, dig her with a D-rule properly. 18 when I try go conch, 19 when I made bare funds. The next year I was a boss like Trump. When I was a savage I was about 21. Chat shit then a man get done. Gucci with a littlest pump. Sweet one outrageous bum. I don't know how she fit in them jeans, it's dumb. Yo, I can never wife for your up for. Give it a steal and bop. I'm in a rave with about 2 lighties, one bad beat, pretty face like Lost.
I'm gonna bring this back. I'm gonna close it out. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Ever since Skepta's plugged in my mind, I'm just like, I kind of want more artists to reference themselves a little bit more. Granted, I don't know. It's kind of like a hit and miss, right? Like depending on the context, it's like something like a Daily Duppy or a freestyle platform. I think it's cool because one of the things that was dope about grime was how artists can reference themselves or they could say bars that we've heard millions of times before. But it's like the way that it makes you react, like how it just did for me, like how Skepta's plugged in, like made people react while you're like seeing them, right? It's like it takes you back to that moment and like it gives you that instant sing-along ability, my new favorite word for the year, right? It gives you something you can immediately jump right into and it takes you back to that place, right? So I like the fact that he's doing it. I think that there's moments when it could be like, you could do better, but there's moments when if you do it correctly, it works. Like somebody like Quangface is someone who oftentimes the reactors may get on him for kind of like referencing himself and reusing bars, but I think there's a time and a place for it. And I kind of want some more of the current artists to kind of take that aspect from drill, and I'm not from drill, from grime, and incorporate it. I don't know, we'll see if it makes sense, but yeah.
Sweet one outrageous bum. I don't know how she fit in them jeans, it's dumb. Yo, I can never wife for your up for. Give it a steal and bop. I'm in a rave with about 2 lighties, one bad beat, pretty face like Lost. And the whole of the gang too bookie. My young boy wanna beat shots. He might lean out the ride with an anting. It's a mad thing, you don't wanna get shot. Rude boy, you don't wanna get popped.
He should have ended with the freaking McDonald's bar, bro. That would have been. It was like from there, it was kind of like a small decline, went up, tapered out, and then it kind of just fizzled. Like that McDonald's bar would have been the perfect way. Yeah. I see why y'all wanted me to react to this one. Shout outs to Poundz. This was a very good kind of re-entrance, whatever, way to kind of get back into the game. Yeah, A1. So in this channel we hold the vows. That means we're getting straight into it. And Poundz did his thing. It was definitely a very, very, very strong way to make his way back into the game. I think that there are small things that I can nitpick at, but I also think that considering how long it's been, I can let certain things slide. I think the highlight here is his flow. He was violating with the flows. And I think that's one of the things that especially Jamaican artists or people who in the UK are around Jamaicans or maybe have draw influence from like dancehall reggae, I've noticed that they're just way different when it comes to the flows. I don't know how else to put it, like just what they do, where they find different areas to switch it up and all those things. I tend to notice it's either in the Jamaican or artists who have a Caribbean background or people who they haven't opened about being around a lot of like Jamaican and Caribbean people. I don't know, I could be wrong, I could be reaching. Let me know what y'all think about that. But somebody like Poundz is definitely a very strong example of how those kinds of artists probably have some of the best flows out of everyone in the UK. I can't even necessarily pinpoint any one or two or however many particular moments that stood out to me. He's really switched up his flow a lot, and that's something I can appreciate, especially with something like a Daily Duppy, where it's not really gonna give you a hook. It's however long they go and they're just going straight through. So there's different things that you're looking for to kind of keep you captivated. A hook sometimes kind of helps you recenter, to help you process whatever they just did with the verse. So when it comes to something like a Daily Duppy, you have to look for the flow switches, the beat switches, things like that to kind of keep you going as the rest of the track itself is progressing. The beats here were cool. I don't think, now that I'm looking back at them, that they were super noteworthy. I think that in the beginning, like my initial impressions of the first beat was like, whoa. And then even like on the beat switch for the second one, I was like, whoa. But they kind of gave me, at least the second one, I don't remember what the first one sounds like right now. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, this is right after filming. But the second one kind of gave me that plugged in feeling. So I'm not crazy about that, because I've been feeling like the plugged in type beats are getting really oversaturated right now. I think that the beats were calm, they did what they had to do. I think again, the highlight here is his flow, and then what he did lyrically. I do have to say, like that's actually the perfect segue. I don't like bars anymore. I'm really getting bored with the similes. I hear me say it a lot. And I think that against somebody like Poundz, who can do so much, I just felt like he was kind of relying a little bit too much on those to kind of help the punchline sink in. And we're talking about something like Daily Duppy, where people have really violated with their wordplay on this platform. It's kind of a bit of like a digression, regression, whatever is the word, right? I'm not a dictionary. So that's one of the things that kind of had me feeling like, bruh, like, okay, I get it, but you could have taken a little bit more time to kind of like find another way to make that reference. But then there were those moments that were just like, all right, you got me now. I just wish that there were more of those moments, and that the similes kind of had the you got me now kind of moments. I think that's when I typically am not as hard on the similes, right? When it's like you had a sequence building up and then you landed with that. I do kind of wish that he took the storytelling approach on the second half of this. I don't want to box him into like a Daily Duppy kind of archetype, but I do think that it would have been a very fitting way for him to kind of come back into the game, just like what a lot of boys did, right? They re-entered from their hiatus, kind of giving you a tidbit into like what they were feeling, what they were going through, what they were thinking. But at the same time, that second half wasn't a disappointment. I think that this Daily Duppy in general kind of reminds me of Get Up what Abs did on his most recent Daily Duppy. So all in all, packaged very well. I think that he did start to meet my expectations for Daily Duppy even more towards like that quarter way, towards the end point. So I think I could confidently land on like a 9 for his wordplay here. It's really the similes that kind of started knocking it down for me, and some of the punchlines I felt a little bit lazy. But otherwise, it was cold. It was definitely replayable, especially if you're like a fan of Poundz. I think that it's very much so deserving of whatever attention he's about to get. I think that it's a great way for him to kind of get back into the scene. I'm looking forward to hearing whatever it is he has coming for us in the future. But nonetheless, thank y'all for tuning in. Hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more that's coming for y'all. But until next time, peace.